What is going on, Trash Talkers? We are back with another episode for you. Today, we are going to discuss the news surrounding Chad Wheeler and his domestic violence charges that he's now facing. All that and much more coming your way right now. All right, Nick, it is not a pleasure to talk about this, but I believe that we owe the people some information just so that they have all the facts moving forward. Um, Obviously, the news broke earlier on Wednesday that former Seattle Seahawks offensive tackle Chad Wheeler has been formally charged and has been arrested on suspicion of felony assault and domestic violence. What are your initial thoughts on hearing about this?
I mean, domestic violence in general is absolutely disgusting. Violence is disgusting. There is no place for this, especially when we're talking about professional athletes who are supposed to be role models for everybody else. They are supposed to lead by example. And I don't care where you are on the totem pole, whether you're Michael Jordan or whether you're Chad Wheeler, it doesn't matter. People are looking up to you. Doesn't matter their age, doesn't matter their race or gender, whatever. They're all looking at you to lead by example. They want to see what you do so they can do better. You're supposed to do better. This is just completely unacceptable.
No, I agree. And, I see a lot of just chatter about this and, people are taking political stances on it. We're not here to do that. I'm with you. Domestic violence is one of the most despicable acts that anybody can perform. And we're looking at, some of the worst of the worst. We're not going to post the photos, but those photos looked absolutely despicable. The woman whose name we're not going to mention for privacy reasons, she looked almost dead on the hospital gurney, and I just hope and pray that she makes a full recovery and that she can move past this and become a wholesome human again. I'm there's zero defense for what Chad Wheeler did, and there is zero explanation. But here are some of the facts. On Wednesday, Wheeler tweeted out after he was released by the police. Events happened over the weekend from a manic episode. I am deeply sorry for the pain and suffering that I have caused to the woman and her family. I apologize profusely for the turmoil that I have caused to my family, teammates, fans, and those closest to me. The most important thing right now is that the woman gets the care she needs and I get help. Both are happening. It is time for me to walk away from football and get the help I need to never again pose a threat to another. I cannot express my sorrow or remorse enough. I am truly ashamed. The Seahawks have obviously released him. He was on their practice squad. They came out with their own statement, which you guys can look up. But according to an incident report, the woman called 911 from inside a locked bathroom. She said she was, quote, being killed. She told Kent police she had fled into the bathroom after Wheeler threw her onto a bed and choked her long enough for her to fully lose consciousness. At one point, removing one hand to press it against her nose and mouth to try and stop her from breathing while continuing to choke her with his other hand. I mean, we're talking about a guy who is listed on the website for the Seattle Seahawks as 6'7", 310 pounds. And this woman is thought to be about 5'5", 5'7", and 175 pounds. This is unforgivable. This is absolutely despicable. And Chad Wheeler not only needs to answer for it by being removed from the NFL, but he needs to face serious criminal charges. And I honestly hope that he rots in a prison cell for a very long time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if this was a mistake, if this was a manic episode. There's clearly something wrong with you if you do this. This is not what a healthy person does. This is not something that comes of them. And you deserve to pay the ultimate price. There is no question about that. I mean, you're a guy who went undrafted, who has not proven himself in the least in at the top level, and you're doing stuff like this. There is no road back for you. There is no, second chance for you. It's over. Your career's over in the NFL. Your life is over in general. No, and you don't deserve to have another chance. Domestic violence comes in all sorts of ways. This is one of the worst.
Yeah, for sure. Just to finish this off, it says the woman told police that when she regained consciousness, Wheeler was standing near the bed and said, quote, "Wow, you're alive." She ran to the bathroom, locked it, and called 911 before Wheeler then picked the lock, entered, and began apologizing. There is no apologizing for what he did to her. There is no remorse that can come anywhere close. I'm all for giving people second chances, but not at this point. He will have to earn that in a very, very long time. And honestly, it may never come in my eyes. There are certain things that some people just cannot come back from. This is one of them. All right, well, that's going to do it all for now. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that notification bell. We go live every single day. That'll be all for now. Peace and love.